Hi everyone, welcome to Natural and Organic Farming Group. Today I am going to show you all how to prepare a very simple but very effective method of preparing organic fertilizers. Here you can see the organic fertilizers. This is the onion peel powder, this is the orange peel powder, the banana peel powder, and this is a mixture of different kitchen waste like mango peels, potato, carrot peels, and this is the eggshell powder. Continue watching and I have explained how to prepare them in detail and what are the benefits of using this each fertilizer. You can see the onion and garlic peels which I have thoroughly dried in the sun, and now I am going to powder it. Before that, let me tell you what are the benefits of onion and garlic peels. Onion and garlic peels have many antifungal properties. One of the best fertilizers for outdoor and indoor plants, which is very rich in potassium, phosphorus, calcium, iron, manganese and copper. Their higher antioxidant and antimicrobial properties contain many other useful substances like sulfur, zinc, iodine, vitamins, pectins and so on. So they really benefit the plants a lot. So you just have to powder them in the mixer and then you can store them in airtight containers, but it's very essential to thoroughly sun dry them, because if they are wet then it may develop fungus and this is harmful for the plants. This is the powdered onion and garlic peels, and now you can just store them in airtight containers and you can use it whenever required. I usually put 1 teaspoon of this powder on the roots of the plant once in a week. Now similarly I have dried egg shells, and now I'm going to powder the eggshells also. Eggshells are very good for flowering plants like jasmine and roses, especially because they have a lot of calcium, and they are also one of the best pest repellents. So you can just powder them in the mixer. I have I have thoroughly sun dried them in the sun, so that's very important. Otherwise then it may start giving smell, and also it will develop fungus, which is very harmful for the plants. So make it a point to sun dry them before you powder the eggshells. So now I'm just putting it in the mixie, and you can just crush them if you want to, and then powder it. Here you can see the powdered egg shells, which I have powdered it finely. The advantage of powdering eggshells is it's very easily absorbed by the soil. If you put the hard shells without powdering, it takes a little time for the plants to absorb it. So because the shells are very hard and it takes a lot of time, even months to decompose. But if you do like this, powder, and then you just put a teaspoon of it once in 10 days or maybe once in even 15 days at the base of the plant, it's very easily absorbed and you can see the results very soon. Next, these are the banana peels, which again I have sun dried them thoroughly in the sun-dried them thoroughly, and as you all know, banana peels, they have a highest they are very high in potassium. They also contain calcium, manganese, sodium and a little bit of sulfur. They are very beneficial for the flowering plants, especially the roses and jasmine. So you can cut them into small pieces and sun dry them, and then powder them in the mixer, and then use it as and when required. Actually, you have and you can use the banana peels in two ways. You can soak them fresh, when they are fresh, when you have just finished eating the banana. You can just cut the banana peels into small pieces, and you can soak them in rice washed water for a couple of days, and then you can strain them and sun dry, and then once they are fully dry, you can powder them in the mixie and and store them in airtight containers and use when required. These are the orange peels, similar. So this also you can use it in the same way as the banana peels. Either you can soak them in rice washed water for a couple of days, strain them, and then sun dry them thoroughly till they are fully dried. So you should see that there is no moisture content, because the main problem if there is moisture is that you cannot store them for a long period of time, and it will develop fungus, which is again very harmful for the plants. So orange peels, they are a very good pest repellent. So they keep the ants, the mealybugs from the plants, and they increase the bloom also. When bloom of flowers, when you water the plants with rice washed water in which orange peels are soaked. So now you can see here the banana peel powder and the orange peel powder, which is ready. Next I will show you all the kitchen waste. Actually, these are watermelons. Nowadays you get very good watermelons. So when the skin, instead of throwing them, you can again sun dry them very well. And these are a little bit of carrot peels. These are mango skins. Mango now is the season, and you, instead of throwing them, you can use it very effectively. You can sun dry them, and they also have a lot of nutrient properties, which is very beneficial for the plants. So watermelon, they are and cucumber peels also, though I don't have the cucumber peels here now. So these are the watermelon peels, which is a very high source of phosphorus, potassium, calcium, copper, and other trace elements. So those who have got no space or little space, and you are not able to prepare compost, instead of throwing the kitchen waste, which has got so much of high nutrition value, you can just sun dry them thoroughly, powder them, and store it in airtight containers, and you can very effectively use them as a organic fertilizer for the plant. Because of its fast releasing power, you can see the results of this fertilizer over a couple of weeks. So this is the powder of the dried mango peels, the cucumber peels, carrot, potato. I didn't have beetroot peels. If you could add the beetroot peels too, it would really be a great fertilizer, because beetroot, because of the color of the beetroot, it also imparts a very bright color to all the flowers. So don't forget to add the beetroot peels when you are making this fertilizer powder. So here you can see the banana peel powder, the eggshells powder, the onion garlic peels powder, the orange peels powder, so and the remaining of the kitchen waste powder. So you all can see that no waste is actually a waste. Whatever we get from nature, we can give it back to nature, and in return nature will give us 100-fold. So try to do organic and natural gardening, and let us all lead a healthy and peaceful life.